And what I want to talk about today, right off the bat, is this clip of John McCain that's been played over and over again. I think it came out late last week, so I want to play you the clip and then come back and talk about it. So here's what he said at this town hall meeting.
My friends, I will have an energy policy that we will be talking about, which will eliminate our dependence on oil from the Middle East. That will then prevent us from having ever to send our young men and women into conflict again in the Middle East.
Okay, so that's what he said, and the Lib Labs went crazy and got all in an uproar about it. But what they didn't stop to think about in between wetting their pants and soiling their diapers is that there are different kinds of oil. And what you don't hear about from the liberal media is that Iraq is the #1 producer and exporter of olive oil. Okay? They make this stuff like crazy over there. And what John McCain was talking about was the very dangerous U.S. dependence on that olive oil. But you won't hear about that from the liberal media. You know why? Because think about it. Who do you think the #1 user of olive oil is as a group? It's the intellectual elitist snob circle in New York, LA, and San Francisco. They use it for their cooking parties, where they talk about how wonderful homosexuality is. They use it for their little book club meetings, for their gay pride lunches. And with that, I want to take a call from John in Boston. John, how are you?
Fine, but your theory about the olive oil makes no sense.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Look, I'm an expert in worldwide crop production. Iraq is not even on the list. Not anywhere.
John?
Yes. Yes.
John, where do you think you're getting that information from?
From my studies?
No, wrong. From the New York Times, which you and your liberal Boston friends probably gather around and masturbate to.
I don't masturbate.
While I might add, cooking in copious, obscene amounts of olive oil. So actually it's you, John, my friend, that are in fact responsible for this dependence, this dangerous dependence on olive oil, which is dragging us into these conflicts in the Middle East, and which John McCain has had the courage to speak about.
Why would I masturbate to the New York Times?
And with that, I want to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Mack Truck Harvey Show. Come back.